Hey, it's Joshua Vergara from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And here we're taking a look at the dot matrix case that is available for the HTC One M8 that was just announced and released pretty much today. And what we're looking at here is a first-party accessory, which is a really great prospect from any manufacturer, especially one like HTC. Now, it might look a little familiar to those of you who have seen our videos before and may have seen an Alcatel case that does much of the same functionality, but instead, the HTC One M8 dot matrix case takes on a different outlook. As you can see there, it was put on using a clamshell for the back that then has the cover that comes over to the front. As you can see, I just turned it on there, and if I opened the case fast enough, you probably saw that it actually has the information coming from the screen that comes through the dot matrix case. So if you have the phone inside of the case here, there are a couple of functions that you can swipe or tap onto the screen in order to get some functionality. For example, when you're holding the phone, you can double tap onto any area on the screen or on the cover, and it will bring out the light from the actual screen itself that comes through the case. And if I open it fast enough, you'll see that it is actually coming through from the screen itself. It's a really nice way of creating this notification-based type of deal without having to create a case that has the LEDs built in, which is what the Alcatel case had. That was the first thought that I had when I first saw the case, but as you can see here, it is a different take on the same concept that uses the screen itself. Now, the other gestures that you'll have to do with when you're receiving calls. If a call is happening here, you will see it coming up on the dot matrix case. And if you swipe up while the call is going, you'll be able to answer the call or swipe down in order to decline on it. But if you swipe down and nothing else is going on, you can turn on. Actually, let me bring up the gesture again. There you go. And it will bring up the voice command. And it's from here that you can create a voice command to the phone to be able to perform a bunch of different tasks. And again, if I open the screen up enough, it'll have the Speak HTC Sense voice right here that will allow you to do some voice commands onto the phone. Other than that, however, it is a very transparent case. It has the silicone feel to it that is very nice. Not exactly what we were expecting, but now it makes complete sense with the way that the screen comes right through the case. And if you open it up all the way, you are still able to use the phone pretty easily without any fuss at all. And it should work just fine as a case for your phone for protection and also for functionality, as you can see with all that it can do. So one more time, we're just going to go ahead and close the case and have it on there. And if I were to double tap on the screen itself, you'll see the time come up right there. So it's Joshua Vergara from the New York City HTC launch event for the HTC One M8, and this is the dot matrix case that comes with it. We do have a unit ourselves as well, so we'll put it through more of its paces while we do our full review on the HTC One M8 ourselves as well. But this is just a really nice smart cover for the HTC One M8 that performs a few different tasks in a very elegant way and gives it a bit of a unique outlook. And it's a first party. It's a first party accessory, which is something we don't get to see very often from manufacturers, and it's nice to see that HTC is really putting their best foot forward with a case that is not only stylish but is very functional. So keep it tuned to Android Authority for all of the best coverage on the HTC One M8 in the coming days, because we are your source for all things Android.